Good to see you, boss. How you enjoying yourself so far? Hey, get her another ale on me. No, get her 2 ales on me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The croaky bartender comes back and sets 2 mugs.
You can read that there is a contemplation about the others in the room and their responses, regardless of what his answer is.
As in, he's concerned about what his response will be because of the people in the room.
Yes.
I kill everybody else in the room.
So you see that guy shows up and swings at you, and it scrapes across your armor as you cast your spell.
Go. Mithril breastplate, bitch.
I am sorry, I am trying to be helping, but...
What happened to Trinia?
She just disappeared.
I did...
We lost the kid.
I am not understanding. She just got hit by one of those raisins. She disappeared. She is gone.
And Arabella said I turned to stone?
You were a statue. Must come back.
You know what? I just give him a hug. A big jockey hug.
Okay.
This is not the time! Doesn't look like it on our side.
He doesn't have that. He doesn't have that prepared. He is going to. Oh, he's gonna unload one of his most powerful spells at all of you.
Fuck.
Magic missile.
Kill.
He just side eyes you and looks at Arabella and says, "Of all the places you wanted to fucking teleport us, you brought us right in front of the king's nose."
Yeah, because I have to warn the fucking king. So you should probably leave. Go slink off into your little hole. And maybe warn your people.
He looks like he's about to punch you.
There is a 1,000-year-old dragon burning down a city with over 100 giants right now. I don't have time.
Remember, the only reason that any of that worked back there is because of me.
Yeah. Do you want a prize?
All right, Majenko flies over. Lumbracer, I've got you!
Can he do a flyby heal?
Sure.
Get out! Get out! No!
Sure, he'll go right there.
It is Toivo's turn. Toivo appears, closes his eyes as you explain what's going on, turns its head to look at, or to its head so it's facing the Hound of Tyndalos. So Matt and Brian, you hear the cat just growl real low and dangerous. Nick, you hear meow meow, I can smell you, meow meow meow. Roll your attacks, please.
Let's get this battle underway. We're going down. Get down, get down. Biddle-lip. Jungle boogie.
Glad y'all came to our hoot nanny. Good to see you, boss. How you enjoying yourself so far? Hey, get her another ale on me. Now, get her 2 ales on me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The croaky bartender comes back and sets 2 mugs.
You can read that there is a contemplation about the others in the room and their responses, regardless of what his answer is.
As in, he's concerned about what his response will be because of the people in the room.
Yes.
I kill everybody else in the room.
So you see that guy shows up and swings at you, and it scrapes across your armor as you cast your spell.
Cool. Mithril breastplate, bitch.
I am sorry, I am trying to be helping, but...
What happened to Trinia?
She just disappeared.
I did.
We lost the kid.
I am not understanding. She just got hit by one of those raisins. She disappeared. She is gone.
And Arabella said I turned to stone?
You were a statue. Welcome back.
You know what? I just give him a hug. A big chalky hug.
Okay.
This is not the time! Doesn't look like it on our side.
He doesn't have that. He doesn't have that prepared. He is going to. Oh, he's gonna unload one of his most powerful spells at all of you.
Fuck.
Magic missile.
Kill.
He just side eyes you and looks at Arabella and says, "Of all the places you wanted to fucking teleport us, you brought us right in front of the king's nose."
Yeah, because I have to warn the fucking king. So you should probably leave. Go slink off into your little hole. And maybe warn your people.
He looks like he's about to punch you.
There is a 1,000-year-old dragon burning down a city with over 100 giants right now. I don't have time.
Remember, the only reason that any of that worked back there is because of me.
Yeah. Do you want a prize?
All right, Majenko flies over. Labrisa, I've got you!
Can he do a flyby heal?
Sure.
Get out! Get out! No!
Sure, he'll go right there.
It is Toivo's turn. Toivo appears, closes his eyes as you explain what's going on, turns its head to look at, or to its head so it's facing the Hound of Tyndalos. So Matt and Brian, you hear the cat just growl real low and dangerous. Nick, you hear meow meow, I can smell you, meow meow meow. Roll your attacks, please.
Let's get this battle underway. We're going down. Get down, get down. Biddle-lip. Jungle boogie.
Glad y'all came to our hoot nanny. Good to see you, boss. How you enjoying yourself so far? Hey, get her another ale on me. Now, get her 2 ales on me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The croaky bartender comes back and sets 2 mugs.
You can read that there is a contemplation about the others in the room and their responses, regardless of what his answer is.
As in, he's concerned about what his response will be because of the people in the room.
Yes.
I kill everybody else in the room.
So you see that guy shows up and swings at you, and it scrapes across your armor as you cast your spell.
Cool. Mithril breastplate, bitch.
I am sorry, I am trying to be helping, but...
What happened to Trinia?
She just disappeared.
I did.
We lost the kid.
I am not understanding. She just got hit by one of those raisins. She disappeared. She is gone.
And Arabella said I turned to stone?
You were a statue. Must come back.
You know what? I just give him a hug. A big chalky hug.
Okay.
This is not the time! Doesn't look like it on our side.
He doesn't have that. He doesn't have that prepared. He is going to. Oh, he's gonna unload one of his most powerful spells at all of you.
Fuck.
Magic missile.
In the heart of the boneyard where shadows roam, where lost souls wander far from home, abandoned mortals with fate intertwined, seek the stolen lost to time, and meet custom small with eyes so bright, where rat folks, trolls, and spirits in the night, carry 9 of foxes shadows with secrets untold, what keeps on his heart for wild and bold, through the plains, through the stars we fly, for the souls that we save and the ones that cry. With a mission so pure, the bond forged all, we fight for the lost, the stolen souls. Saya, the prodigal, magic in her hands, born of arcane power, by destiny she stands. Shy of free one, a goddess untamed, seeking her purpose unbound and unnamed. Enosh, the noble, his face marred by pain, he lost his world, but in the boneyard remains. Together they rise, together they fall, in the multiverse and echo they answer the call. Through the flames, through the stars we fly, for the souls that we save and the ones that cry. With a mission so pure, the bond forged all, we fight for the lost, the stolen souls. Through the flames, through the stars we fly, for the souls that we save and the ones that cry. With a mission so pure and a bond forged whole, we fight for the lost, the stolen souls. The psychopaths whisper their tasks so grim, but mortals bring light to the reaper's hymn. With each soul we find, with each wrong we mend, we grow as a family from stranger to friend. Through the flames, through the stars we fly, for the souls that we save and the ones that cry. With a mission so pure, the bond forged all, we fight for the lost, the stolen souls. In the halls of the last one where all must go,
Hello, everybody. Welcome on in to the continuation of the Stolen Conquest, the finale of the tie-ins, the end of the thing. You'll see a couple of new faces from that campaign that are on over here in this little cameo from the split off group. So welcome on in, everybody who is here. Thank you for joining us to the returning Stolen Souls tabletop RPG campaign set in Pathfinder First Edition. We do have channel points that you can redeem as per usual. We only have one game master in this now that the games are starting to diverge again. But there still are characters that are here from the other campaign as well. So come and join us on this little magic carpet ride as I let Matt take over in this little story. So we will let him take control.
Yeah. So before we catch up, there are RPG heals. They heal everyone like a level 1 heal. There is, I don't know if anyone has any more spicy chips or spicy things to help tweak the eyes of Osmodius to heal them more, but they are there. Also, if you do redeem a mythic point for Miles or Naveen, it'll be the last, just like the previous combined games. They'll get whatever type of currency is used in their game. So I think Naveen, it was Herald points, and Miles, it was, I don't remember what it was. Andrew, can you let me know what that is?
It was a Rune Forged bonus.
The Rune Forged bonus.
A stackable +1 to, I think it was like all D20 rolls up to a +5.
Perfect. So the last we left off with this group.
Oh, one more thing. I don't know if you want for Naveen, it's a hero point, but it was to charisma before. I don't know if you want it to be towards anything else with this being not a party.
I will let it be Naveen, choose one. It can either be charisma or one of the physical attributes. Which one will you choose?
She's gonna choose Dex.
Perfect. So apply to Dex and charisma for Naveen. Now these can also be rewarded for the baddies. So if you want to make the baddies a little bit more powerful, you can give them a reroll, you can give them mythic points, you can just straight up give them plot armor so they don't die. So with that, the recap, the players were at a party. They were doing their best to aid Shani and his friends to gain favor with the powers that be in Korvosa and around Korvosa. However, they were also at the Jagari Museum to learn where this shard or where this part of the Black Mirror of Night Owl is. And they were able to locate it. And before they could do any other scouting out, Shai followed one of the patrons to try to get some information because this patron said they knew where the mirror was. Shai followed them. The door behind him shut. And before Shai was able to react, they were knocked unconscious. The parties did hear the screaming of an old woman, went to investigate, but by the time they got there, they found Pearl in pistol form lying next to a pool of golden glittery blood. They were able to use some magic to show a woman had picked up or had attacked Shai and then stuffed her body into a bag before disappearing. The party has assembled. They have left the Jagari Museum, which is the biggest building in the Gatefoot area. And they do have to make their way all the way north of Korvosa into the Bridgefront District. For the players, you can scroll up. The Bridgefront District is highlighted in green on the map. Those of you that have been in Corvosa a while, there is still only one active bridge. And it's the North Bridge because the others were destroyed during the riots and to try to keep the Blood Plague intact. So, party members, what would you like to do now that you've all gathered outside of the Jagari Museum?
Falls would have picked up Pearl.
I had assumed that.
Yeah.
We know where we're going, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
The party does tell you it's at the one of the houses on Hook Street. I'm not going to make Naveen roll, since she is an urban ranger and Corvosa is her home city. She knows that area fairly well and knows about the house that they are talking about. But it is still quite a trek, even though it is nighttime and there's not as many people out. Because I believe this was happening around was it 12 o'clock or 2 o'clock, Andrew?
I think it was around midnight.
Okay.
So the party ended, I think, around 2.
Okay. So there is less foot traffic on the street, which is good. The downside is, though, is it's still a long way to walk on foot. Arabella did stay behind to continue to gather information and resources needed to defend the city against Karzug. So it is up to you adventurers to figure out the best way to make it up to the bridgefront area and into the house on Hook Street.
And honestly, in this city, a cart doesn't go a hell of a lot faster than
That's
a
yeah.
nice trot on foot. But if we want to hail, commandeer a cart or two, we certainly can.
For those of us, we're I guess out of character, because admittedly it's been a while since we played. Where, if we had left our stuff, certain things behind, because obviously we're getting dustied up for a gala event here, would that have been dropped off at like the Golden Key?
It would either been dropped off at the Golden Key or at the inn that you had been staying at in the Bridgefront district.
In the which district?
The Bridgefront district. The area in the upper part of the map in the green.
Which is the same area where the house is.
And that's good.
Yep.
The Jagare Museum was where again?
It's down in the bottom in Gatefoot. I have it.
Okay.
Oh, this is the Jagare Museum right here.
That's the Jagare Museum. I looked at the map and I thought it was down here. Okay, never mind. That is good for you players, for that is closer.
Yep.
It is here. So it is still a bit of a hike, but not. It does save about half the distance.
Okay.
For those of you that were getting ready, let's just give it a odd or even roll. Even, your stuff's at the Golden Key. Odd, you left your stuff at the end.
Raid! Welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. How was your stream, Wino? Welcome in, Raiders. We are doing some tabletop RPGs. This is Stolen Souls game. It is the was formerly is a crossover game, and this is kind of the aftermath of that crossover. So welcome on in, Raiders. Guys, if you don't know Wino, go and check him out. He is one of the amazing members of the Black Collar Collective fundraising groups, pulled me into that. He has participated in our fundraisers as well. Go and give him a follow. There's the link. With that being said, I'm going to go back to being invisible in the back and let the game continue.
So, those of you roll your odd or even to see where your equipment is. And that might kind of decide where you all end up going.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't think Miles would even have to roll because he's been staying at the Golden Key anyway.
Yeah, yeah. So half of you have stuff at the Golden Key. The other half of you have stuff at the inn in Bridgefront.
And I apologize. Did you say even was the hotel or Golden Key?
Even was the hotel, odd was the Golden Key.
Okay.
So yeah, 3 and 3.
Do we need to go to both? Do we go to either?
As far as Falls will be okay not going. She left her armor there.
I'll be okay. I'll be a little bit easier to hit, but
I don't know exactly what I would have left. I know I would have kept my sword cane because I needed to walk.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know about the card deck.
Do a 100 percentile. Low means you have it. So you do not have your deck of cards with you. How about the rest of you that have like armor or weapons that you can't like hide or have extra dimensional spaces for? What would have you not had with you going to the event? Let's start with Saya.
She wouldn't have her spear, but she doesn't really need it. Yeah, she can go really without stopping.
Yep. How and for Naveen?
Naveen has a bag of holding in Cerithiel's peace tide. She's good to go.
Perfect. Amiga.
The only thing she would have left behind is her scythe because it's, large and can't really be peacebound.
Yeah, it is a scythe.
So,
So she'll be going in without the weapon.
Right.
Did Naveen wear armor to the event?
The dress with wings that I got from Curse of the Crimson Throne is that glamored.
Oh, Iliosa's dress? Okay.
Nice.
If it's glamored, then I'm wearing my armor. And if it's not glamored, because I didn't write that word down, because I took shorthand notes and...
Andrew will let you know. Miles, you left your bag of holding, but you do have your weapon. That's the big thing. Karina, you said you're good. So it sounds like we're probably not stopping.
I mean, Karina has a bag of holding that they could have put their stuff in. I guess the question was whether or not I brought it to the party, and I honestly don't remember.
100 percentile, 0 or 1 through 50, you brought it with you. 51 through 100, you did not. You did not.
There you go.
So Iliosa's crimson gown are just wings of flying, like the magic item, but it takes up a body slot instead of shoulders.
Okay.
She did have bracers of armor, but
yeah, then I guess I don't have armor on.
Okay. So you begin making your way through the city.
It is probably in my bag of holding because of my extracurricular activities, but that takes a while to put on. So it depends on if we stop.
Or do we want to hire a cart?
I have a portable hole. So it has a library in it, but people's gear probably isn't a lot of space.
I would say,
we didn't really talk about
yeah,
that at all, though.
yeah. Well, and Karina said Karina's gear is in their bag of holding, which you would not want to drop into your portable hole. So yeah, I guess the big thing is, do you want to like rent a cart to get there? So some of you that do have some gear that you want to put on, you can. Right now, I think it's only Naveen has things they can put on.
I also have a creature that I need to summon that takes time that I can't do while walking. That's
You
why I'm
can-
suggesting that.
You can do it while walking. You
Oh.
can't do it while like engaged in, like you can't run and do it.
Fair. It'd be
Um,
easier if I didn't have to focus on walking and summoning.
Okay. So
I volunteer to pick up Amika.
that works. Amika is small.
Perfect.
So since you are not getting a cart, Naveen, you can make a knowledge local check in Corvosa to know the fastest and most direct route to the Hook Street house.
Is it a knowledge local in Corvosa?
And we're not picking anything up.
Yep.
Doesn't sound like it.
No,
Do
unless
I have my implements?
Why
do
wouldn't
you?
you?
What are your implements?
If I don't have my implements, I'm not going.
Well, like your white gloves would make sense that you would have. Do you have anything that is like, well, I would say most of your other things you probably would have in your portable hole.
Okay.
To
My
like,
sword cane is an implement. I have a brooch that's an implement for my abjuration.
I mean,
something
that
that you
makes
could wear.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think many of your implements that I can think of would be things that you couldn't have with you.
I have
Like,
a book for my divination, I think.
You could have had that with you, just be pretentious.
So yeah, I'll say you have your implements on you.
Okay.
So 39, was that Naveen's roll?
Yes.
Okay. You make it very quickly. Naveen knows what alleyways, what construction, like houses that aren't fully built that you can like go through, climb up ladders, jump to the nearby building to make very good time. It takes about an hour to make it across the city with Naveen's guidance. Because this city is really big.
Yeah.
Making it to Hook Street. You all find yourselves in front of the house. You can see obvious signs of combat through the windows. The house does have some lights going on the inside from either lanterns or sconces that are burning. Naveen, I would like you to give me a perception check.
You want just Naveen or anybody else?
Just Naveen. Just for her to notice something about her city that is different.
Okay. At 24, 46.
46. As you are looking at this house, It is in far better condition than any of the other houses in this district. The house looks new, as either someone during the whole Iliosa kind of internal siege of the city spent the time to rebuild this house from scratch, or great magical expenditure has fixed this house from its former dilapidated state.
I'm gonna give these people a side eye because they knew about this house.
And Miles saw the house before when him and Delavan were
Yeah,
here.
you see a look on Miles' face. It's like, makes sense. It'd be this house, and he's not trying to hide that at all. He'll probably even look at Naveen and say that he was here with Dalivor.
Do we know where in this house she would be taken to?
Didn't
The
Arabella have
mage told us that she was in some sort of, she was in the underwater sphere with a bunch of zombies. That's below the house, but
Okay.
since we brought it into this dimension, I don't believe the elevator came with it.
Huh.
Perhaps we could go find where the elevator was.
Find
Does
someone
the
now.
does the fighting stuff inside look recent?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it looks like it's less than like 12 hours old. I mean, you'd have to get closer to like inspect the bodies. But yeah, it looks like there's hasn't been a lot of like decomposition from what you can see on them.
Balls will take a cautious 5-foot step forward,
Okay.
and then she'll look over at Naveen and Miles and say, are either of you good with finding or disabling traps?
I just snort.
Miles literally just he just
As if you don't know who I even am or have been traveling with me. Dense servant.
Don't you have
just
to
chuckles.
Don't you have to
It's like-
cast a spell in order to find traps?
Yes, and I do it automatically.
Yeah.
Well, you
Miles,
can use a spell. I don't.
if you're worried about traps, I can take a point.
Yes, please.
Hey, move yourself up, Miles.
And he does have.
Wonderful. And then I draw my rapier out of nothing. All right.
Yeah. I do have trap spotter, so
There is no
my-
trap in the front around the front doors.
Yeah. Just in case if you need to roll anything in secret, my perception bonus is a 42.
Okay.
Plus plus 7 if it's for traps. So that'd make it 49 for traps.
That
Just
works.
Passively within 10.
I will let you know there should not be a trap in this level 8 adventure module that you will not find.
Do you want me to roll for my +1 returning dagger, or do you think that would be something I would not have brought if I did not bring my hair?
I would think that was something you would not have brought.
My cardcaster stuff isn't going to get used this game.
So yeah, Miles, you walk up, you notice that there are no traps. However, the doors do appear to be locked.
I'll pick them.
Okay.
As quietly as I can.
I'm assuming you can beat a DC 25 lock.
Yeah.
Do you have any of the talents or anything that reduce the time to pick locks?
I do not.
Okay. So can you roll
No
me a
fast picks.
D4 plus 1?
Roll a 1. Or not.
About 30 seconds later, you hear the locks disconnect or disengage on both doors.
I'm gonna activate Naveen's gonna activate Hurricane Sheath.
Okay.
So I don't have to take a standard for that.
Okay.
What fits on the map?
Oh yeah, what form is Fitz in?
The battle version. The big one.
The battle owl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yep. Can you just move him around to make sure you have access?
Got him.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. So Miles will turn and look at the rest of the group as soon as he hears the locks. Motion, kind of make a subtle motion like we're ready to go if everyone else is.
Onward.
Yeah, I guess Falls can. Does somebody that's stealthy want to go first? Otherwise, Falls can go in.
I can sneak ahead if you'd like.
Being the scout, trap disabler, etc., that was Miles's job in his party, so he can easily sneak forward. You actually, if you vocalize that, he will literally turn invisible right in front of you.
Yeah, Falls will, because Falls, while she is a ranger, is not sneaky.
Okay.
Is a metal
Then-
woman.
Do you have hide in plain sight, Miles?
I have my ring of invisibility too.
Both?
Yeah, I have both available.
So you go invisible?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you a ninja mask.
Okay.
Karina, are you going to stealth up as well?
Yeah.
I will also give you a ninja mask. Anyone else going to join the initial stealthers?
I think if Karina's going, I could go as well.
So you're going to stealth as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Naveen would, and I don't have access to move her, so.
Oh, weird. Hold on.
Whoa, that was not the right number. Sorry. Hold on a second.
126.
There you go.
All right.
Try moving.
Your nat 1 was higher.
Try moving Naveen now.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll my total stealth, including invisibility.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 36, a 19, a 77.
That's Naveen. She got a 30.
30. I'm assuming Saya is not in gnome form right now.
No.
Okay.
And she's not in the advanced party.
Yeah, I figured she's not. Okay, so I'm assuming Miles, you open the door?
Yeah.
The doors open. You see carnage laid out in front of you. Just from opening the door, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 10 bodies littered on the floor. The floor itself is like slick with gore and blood, as these bodies have had about 12 hours to just empty out of their contents.
Okay. Watch your footsteps. And he will proceed forward, being careful not to step in well, to step in as little blood as possible.
As you're the first one in, you can make an acrobatics check. So you know anyone that has the ability to half stealth or stealth at full speed can move at half speed without risk of like slipping or falling. Those that don't have that ability would have to move at quarter speed or risk falling in the blood.
Okay. Well, Miles does have fast stealth, so he's able to move at half. Okay.
If we move at quarter, then we have no risk of falling.
Correct.
Enoch is going to move at quarter because if he falls, we're going to have to call life alert.
True.
Yeah. Miles will basically get up to the next set of doors and just peek in, see what he can see.
Okay. Everyone that's moving up with the advanced group, please move in.
Karina will move into their favorite place.
Does Karina have a way to move like fast stealth as like a talent or an ability?
No.
Give me an acrobatics check. You are nimble and fine on your feet.
Sorry. Technically, that's a -2 to that.
You make it into that room and you fall in the gore. Roll me a 3-sider.
Very slippery in here with a 25.
Yeah. 3. And then roll me a 3-sider again, please. You move into this room. The gore makes you trip. You slide as if on a slip and slide. You not slam, but you like end up next to this wall. But you don't take any damage. Unfortunately, you are no longer stealthed.
Gotcha.
And you are prone.
Gotcha.
What's your base perception?
I have a +13 modifier.
Okay.
Actually, it'd be a +11 because I've still got the whole shaken thing.
Yeah. You slide into the wall, and as you go to like kind of rebalance yourself, you see the images are playing on the screen.
But
I need you to make another will save, please.
But I killed the projector.
Yep.
Those dirty sons of bitches. Okay. Would it be versus fear?
Yes.
Well, that'll negate the penalty for shaken. 17.
17. You feel like these images that are playing, they're fearful, but they're not made to inflict cowardness. They're made to inflict or embolden recklessness. And you feel the spirit inside you start to rumble around behind your eyes for power. Enosh, is that just as far as you go?
Yeah, he's like very carefully with his cane, just balancing himself.
I like it. Naveen, how about you? How far are you going to go?
I think I counted wrong. This would be 10 feet in the thickness, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that's a quarter.
Okay. You make it to there. The rest of you outside, anything you would like to do?
Is Saya and Amika, either one of them wearing any sort of armor?
Yeah. Amika is. She's wearing her silken ceremonial armor because it's ceremonial.
Okay. Well,
That
and
is not
Saya,
something we do.
yeah, Saya doesn't usually wear. Okay, Falls will just say, if we get into combat, if you want extra protection, stay close to me. I.e., she has bodyguard feet.
Ooh. Speaking of things, we're not going very fast. So Saya cast a spell. It's like I've never played this game before, guys.
Okay, some days are like that.
Spell lasts for how long? 5 minutes. Well, okay. I'll cast Mirror Image.
Okay. Roll for your images and just add the dots in to represent those. Amika, are you and Falds going to do anything but just move closer?
I'm gonna wait outside the door. This house has tried to kill me so many times.
Okay.
I think Falls is gonna go in.
Okay.
She'll roll a stealth. I don't think she'll roll very good.
Okay.
Although she doesn't have her armor on. Oh no, that's Shy. Sorry, I was looking at Pearl.
No worries. 14. Okay.
14. Yeah.
And you see everybody is moving very cautiously through the blood.
Okay.
Are you going to do the same, or are you going to try to get farther in?
Did we determine that Shy's body was put into a bag?
Correct.
I think Falds, because she is a ranger, is actually gonna look for, because we don't know how that person got, well, we don't know how the kidnapper got here.
Correct.
So I think she's gonna look around and, I mean, there's a lot of people here, but see if there's any like new footprints from when we were last here.
Okay.
Good call.
I thought Arabella told us she saw a lingering aura of conjuration, indicating that this person dimension doored away.
Well, maybe then Falds will look and see if there's any footprints that just look like they suddenly appeared.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Survival or perception?
Survival. 28, 31 to follow tracks. You see with the blood all over the ground, much like a flooded house, you see that there's movement coming from the other side of this doorway, because you see the blood kind of moving out.
Seeing that, oh gosh, we're not like bind linked or anything. She's gonna tap both. She'll kind of put a hand up to Amika, like a hold. And then a shush, and then she's gonna tap Naveen and Enosh and point at the moving blood.
Okay.
And she'll mouth the word ripple, like she'll mouth the word movement and just make like that kind of gesture.
Do you hear anybody splashing around?
You do not. We'll start back up with Miles.
Would Miles's passive perception have potentially picked up that movement or no?
No, because you were focused on going forward.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I know I said I had peeked into this room. All I see is just more carnage, right? I don't see anything immediately. Okay.
You do hear something playing in this room with your passive perception.
And I'm pretty and I think I was, which character was that slammed into the wall?
Karina.
Karina.
Karina the fox.
A blood-covered fox.
We have a covered rat person, a blood-covered fox, a very clean rat with a lavender bow,
and a giant spiritual owl right now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure I saw or at least noticed Karina go into that room as I was moving forward and then just slide. So
yep. Like super biffed it.
Oh yeah. He hears noise, knows she slammed in over there. He's gonna move over here and then into the room.
Okay.
5 feet.
You walk into the room, you see this is looks like some type of what you would know as a theater. There's this bronze projector that's showing these slides over and over, flashing images across. Make a will save, please. It is versus fear.
Versus fear. Is not again, or it's not any sort of enchantment, correct? It's only fear.
Only fear.
Okay.
$23. The fear washes over you, and you feel your instincts resist it. Like this fear is meant to cause not anger, but like disgust and almost like rage. And you've seen worse. You've scaled Zinchalast. You have fought the Tigia giants and the black mummy and all of the terrors associated. And as you push this fear aside, something hits you, a force that you have not encountered before. And as it does, I need you to roll me 100 percentile, please. Nothing happens. You feel this almost like energy warm your body, but you don't feel like it does anything.
Okay. Am I able? So it was a projector. Where is that in the room? Is it like 5 feet in front of me, right there?
Yep, it's right there.
All right. So roughly, would I be able to get an idea of roughly how long it might take me to be able to just disable that? Turn her off?
Depends how good your disabled device check is. It
Okay.
starts out at 5 rounds, and then each increment of 15 reduces it around.
Okay.
That is if you wanted to disable it where it still had some value. Like if you wanted to pull out something and like smash it to pieces, that was just based on how much damage you can do.
Okay. Miles is very well, anything that could affect people's mindset, he is very much not a fan of. So he'll actually move up and try to disable it.
Okay, give me a disable device.
And actually, since it is not, I have to double check. I need to double check the wording on my trap finder.
Yep. While you are checking that out, Enoch. Bald.
Faults. Is the rippling still happening?
Yes.
She'll carefully move a little closer.
Okay.
Can she do a perception check to see if she hears anything?
You don't hear anything.
Okay. Did Enosh look like he recognized like what she was saying?
You traveled with Enoch enough that you know he is unsteady on his feet, and even if he did understand what she was saying, he is trying not to slip into the gore-covered ground.
Okay. She's gonna just slowly make her way to the door, even though she's not real great at that. So you said it's quarter movement?
Yep.
So quarter movement, if she moves 30,
is 5.
Is 5, okay. So I honestly think because she was there, it's honestly just moving there.
Okay. Jeremy, you figure out your stuff?
Yeah, I just needed to make sure if it trap finding applied to all disabled device checks. It is going to be a D20 plus 39.
So you're able to reduce it from 5 rounds to 2 rounds. Can you throw 2 dots on your token just to kind of keep track?
Yep.
Thank you. Naveen.
Gonna say to Enoch, you have been here before, correct? Which direction is that elevator thing? And like, are you aware of what is behind these different doors? Anything we should avoid?
Can I respond?
Yeah, you can respond. We're not in combat right now, so.
To get there, we're going straight into the room ahead of us and turning right. There'll be a den of some kind where the elevator is in the corner. If you go to the left, in a closet, there's a gibbering mouther.
Seems like a problem to solve after we save your friend. I will continue towards the Are the doors in front of us shut or open?
They are open.
I'll just take a 5 foot and like try to support Enoch, like hold his elbow.
I like that. Very kind of you. Those of you outside, Amika, what would you like to do?
Oh man.
Oh, so one thing I will remind you, because this is the first time you have battle Fitz as an owl now instead of a tiger.
Yeah.
Fitz is big enough that you can now fly on him.
That's pretty much what I was thinking. Was get up on his back and have him, well, maybe get into the house first.
Petra would be with Naveen.
Okay.
And Petra has a climb speed, right?
Yes.
So she could avoid the blood if she wasn't thirsty.
Yeah, I was just picturing Petra like.
I mean, there are some bodies to chew.
There are definitely some bodies to chew. Let me move. Fitz to the back. This way you can move him and Amika together to show that they're flying.
Perfect.
Now he doesn't have to worry about only moving 5 feet because he's flying. So you could go on farther if you wanted.
I'll go check out through these other double doors because we can be flying.
Okay.
To see if I can find a way down to a basement. Right? That's what we're looking for, a basement?
Yep. You fly in. As soon as you pass over that butterfly, you feel a vacuum as the blood on the ground in all of the rooms gets siphoned into this front room and is a tidal wave smashing out at the front of the house. Everyone but Miles and Karena has to make a reflex save followed by a fortitude save.
It was a trick.
I'm so sorry.
He tricked you.
Reflex. Does Saya need to do this too?
Yeah, because the blood's coming all out that front door.
Great. Said reflex. That's Naveen. And Naveen's fortitude.
Okay.
And Saya. Move over here. It's not going to go great for Saya. Holy shit.
Wow.
Go badly for her.
Amika, have you rolled for you and Fitz?
We're flying.
The big bloody tidal wave of gore hits you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You remember The Shining?
Did not understand that it also hit us. I thought it was coming off the ground and in through that front room.
No. It gathered in your room, became a tidal wave of blood and gore, and smashed from that room all the way out the front.
Gotcha.
And then you will have to roll for Petra.
So I got that. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Does Amika have to roll?
Yeah.
Even though she's on Fitz?
Yep, the tidal wave smashes over.
Cool, cool, cool.
Okay.
Okay,
Not too shabby.
not too shabby at all. And then for Amika's fortitude.
Yep, working on it. Oh no.
Okay. Those that failed the DC 22 reflex save, put yourselves 10 feet back on the map and you are knocked prone.
Chat has given someone plot armor.
Whoa.
Awesome.
Wow.
Wait, did they give that
Awesome.
plot armor to the tidal wave of
Yep.
the fuck?
Knock yourselves back
Wow.
10 feet. Make yourself prone, so the person with the little broken back symbol. Those of you that did not make a 22 fortitude save, you take a -2 penalty on AC, reflex, and will saves. As your blood begins to kind of like escape out of your pores.
What the fuck?
Sorry, a -2 what?
-2 to AC, reflex saves, and will saves.
Good.
That is oddly specific. Okay. I'm just gonna put... Can I just put a negative in my resistance bonus?
Maybe. And since the wave is undying, you see it hits, and then another wave forms as the rest of the blood's been drained out and smashes down on all of you again. Another reflex and another fortitude.
And we have the -2 to fortitude and will, and then AC.
-2 to reflex and will and AC.
Reflex.
And like, there's not time in between?
Nope. That was an interesting way for plot armor to make this thing just trigger twice.
Oh, you fucker.
Go, give your husband like a lollipop or something. Or in his appointment tomorrow.
No. Give your husband a piece of bread.
Yeah, a piece of bread. There you go.
Again, the DCs are 22. Those of you that didn't make the reflex save, push yourselves back another 10. If you didn't make the fortitude save, you gain an additional -2 to AC, reflex, and will saves.
You know, he's probably tumbling down. It pushed him onto the stairs, so he probably tumbles down the stairs.
I like that.
Yeah, him and Folds are in the same square. So they're like two people tumbling over each other.
My custom outfit.
And as the blood recedes, you see all of the corpses stand up.
I didn't
Do
have
I
that
see
look
what
at
I
this
think
game.
I see through the window?
Yeah.
Oh,
I see it too.
it's out.
I wish I could just highlight all of these and remove these frickin' X's. But I didn't want to do it early because I felt like you all might have thought something was up. So let me clear out the turn order.
This is gonna suck without our gear.
You have some high-level people with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, maybe
Um,
there's an exterior entrance to the basement. We can just leave the house, close the doors, and find a different way down.
Who needs me to add their token to the list that doesn't use like a macro that auto puts it in?
I need it for Naveen and Petra.
Miles will need it added.
Need it for Amika because I haven't updated her Roll20 version.
Okay. We're gonna have Petra go on Naveen's turn.
Okie dokie.
I'm doing the same for Fitz.
Oh. But he has a separate image.
Yeah, we have so many people. It just makes
That's
it
fair.
faster.
No, that makes sense.
Yours is now added, Karina.
Jesus. Mary and Joseph.
Did you need one added in for Saya?
Did she not auto-populate?
She did not. I'll add her in.
Saya got.
I'm now in.
Thank you.
Hold on, 24.08. No, somehow Petra's in it. Saya's
Oh, weird.
thing.
Okay, I'll erase Petra.
Okay.
From the initial. So I tried to erase Petra and it didn't let me. Did I accidentally erase someone? Oh, let's make a... I don't think so. I think everyone's there. Okay. The ground is no longer slippery.
Oh, that's helpful.
Naveen,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
Got someone right here in front of me.
You got, yeah, two right next to you. One right here and one right here.
Yes, but that guy is literally right there. So, it's gonna attack him.
Okay.
Okay, this is gonna be a lot. So I'm just gonna warn you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 35.
That hits.
Do you want me to roll attacks?
Yeah, just roll attacks.
Okay.
Here, I'll just be above the board. They have an 18 armor class.
Okay, so I can't miss on my first 3 main hand attacks, but I could crit.
You could, or you could nat 1.
That's a potential crit. Confirm. Hit. Miss. That's fine. Okay, and then I've got my kukri out. On. Hit. Hit. Oh, that's a lot. Hit. Hit. Okay, so all 4 kukris and then 1 crit and 2 normal hits.
Okay.
Do I need to separate anything?
I will also be above the board. They have 30 hit points.
Gonna die.
You're also within a 5-foot step of the other one since it isn't bloody anymore. Or is it still difficult terrain?
Nope, it's no longer difficult terrain.
Oh, so I could kill one and move?
Yeah.
And finish? Okay.
Yep.
So I'm assuming then I should roll my damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, 1d6. Are they evil?
They are evil.
Plus 2d6.
And Cerithial for you is a rapier, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
20.
They Zon Chthonites.
They are not Zon Chthonites. You stab with Cerithial, and you realize that you are not doing the damage you should be doing.
Well, yeah. I thought I had a thing where I could change my damage type, but okay, first kukri is 9. So that's a kukri slashing.
Okay.
Second kukri slashing.
Okay.
That's,
Oh, your kukris are slashing.
Yeah.
What is the magic on your kukri?
It's a +1 masterwork.
Okay. This one, you stab it once with Cerithial and hit it twice with the kukri.
Yep.
That second hit with the kukri, the body explodes in a wave of negative energy. Everyone in 30 feet, so Miles, Naveen, Mika, the rat, and Saya make a will save.
We have a -2 to the will.
If you failed the fortitude save twice, you now have a -4 to your will.
I only failed it once.
Okay, that's Naveen.
It is a DC 22.
Awesome.
If you fail, you take 15 points of negative energy damage.
Do you take half on success or just?
You take half on success, so 7.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Got so many things going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like a mad scientist over here. Will is. Ooh. Saya. Cool. Awesome.
Okay.
That was great fun. I'm gonna 5-foot step and I'll go after that guy.
Okay. I mean, yeah, just reuse your other rolls.
Okay. Okay, so this one's a crit, 2d6 plus. You double the damage as well, right?
Correct. And this is with Cerithial.
Yes. 39.
39. That one dies. Does not explode.
Cool. Do I get to do another 5-foot?
You do not.
Okay, fine.
Are you done, Naveen?
Yes. No, because Petra goes.
Yep, Petra does get to go. Karina, you are on deck.
She. Five, 10. I mean, she's a rat. She's gonna go there.
Okay.
And she has mobility, so she can move away after she attacks.
Nice.
Okay. Roll 1d20 plus 16.
Roll to confirm. Confirms. Roll damage.
2,
And
8,
she has a bite, correct?
6. Yeah, it's gonna be real
16.
tasty. 18 bite damage.
Okay. She pulls a chunk of flesh off of the creature. I'm assuming she backs away with her ability.
Yep.
Karena, you see the images playing. You can stand up. You don't got to worry about sliding anymore, but you do need to make a will save.
All right. Is it versus the fear again?
Versus the fear.
9.
Roll me 100 percentile, please.
72.
You are so enraged that you deal a D8 plus your strength modifier to yourself as you stab yourself with your shadow blade. And that is all you can do this round, unfortunately. Saya, with Falls on deck.
Okay. I'm having technical difficulties.
Do you want me to just delay you till your technical difficulties are done?
I was like, where did my spells go? Oh, there they are.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so ooh. Ooh. I think I'm just gonna do a magic missile.
Okay.
But not at the guy who's gonna explode and hurt me. I'm gonna do it at this one that I should be able to see.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Okay. Can she make a knowledge check?
Knowledge,
Is
religion.
there a difference between the two undeads that she can see?
Give me a knowledge religion.
It's not the right character for that. 13.
13. They're undead. Beyond that, you have no idea.
Okay. Got some 17 damage.
That. Okay. Oh, did you didn't do them at the 2d4 plus 1, did you? You just did them at the normal.
Oh, let me look what my sheet says. I made it do the math for me.
Yeah.
It should be 1d4 plus 1.
Okay, perfect. And you
Sometimes
said
this sheet shows weird things, and I don't
Yeah.
know why.
So you said 17 damage?
Yeah.
You see you blow away chunks of the creature, but it's still standing.
Okay. Saya is gonna. Okay, 5, 15, 20. Are these windows broken?
The ones in the front?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me. I'm gonna unlock them and open them.
Okay.
So you could climb through a window if you wanted.
It's not what I was thinking. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Just gonna move over here.
Okay. Oh,
Wasn't any
so
more.
nothing can
15.
see you.
Yes.
Falls, you are up. Enoch, you are on deck.
Well, Falds will stand up.
Okay.
Can I stand up because I'm in the same square with Enosh? Can I stand up in that square?
Yeah.
She know like Enosh is pretty clumsy, so she doesn't really know if it's like the blood or not. So she's gonna spend the rest of her turn to like help him up.
Perfect. Because he needs assistance, otherwise it takes him a long time to get up.
Yeah.
So that is, you are done.
Yep.
Enoch, you're going to take the assistance and stand up in one turn this round.
It's normally one turn.
Oh, so you can do it as your move then.
Okay. So he will stand up at his move, like unceremoniously after he flounders down the stairs. He's swearing and yelling at the Hook House. Thank you, Hook House, for humiliating me. And the tails of his tuxedo are like over his hunchback, and his comb over is knocked over from all the blood. And with his action, he takes the once white gloves, shakes them at the house as he's swearing, and shoots an energy beam at this person.
Okay. What type of energy are you shooting?
Electricity.
Okay.
It's a ranged touch attack.
Awesome.
That was a horrible roll.
You hit. It was a horrible roll. You see it is still standing there.
And move standard spell or ability. That's it.
Okay. Miles, you are up. Amika, you are on deck.
Well, Miles can see an immediate threat, although this projector is not sure exactly what it does. He is actually going to cease what he was doing with the projector.
Okay.
He's just going to stand where he is, draw his bow, and shoot the target that he can see.
I'm assuming you drop your thieves' tools.
Yeah.
You drop your thieves' tools. Give me another will save versus fear. The projector is still playing, much like last time. You feel this extra hit of energy that strikes you at your core far more than other things you have seen. Another 100% help, please. 50. You go to grab your bow, and your arms lock up as you just start babbling incoherent words and letters. As you do, you feel the magic of the projector pound into you again and again with each syllable you say. Mika is up with undead at the end of the round.
Okay. It's really mad that there's one right next to me.
Right there, ready to stomp on your head.
I know. Well, that's fine, I guess. I'm going to only have spells. Defensively cast positive pulse.
Okay, roll to cast defensively.
A die. That's just plus my casting modifier, right? D20 casting modifier.
You might have feats or abilities that give bonuses as well.
I don't think so.
And what level spell is it?
My DC is 17.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah, you make it.
great. So it's gonna be on this guy because he's right on me.
Yep.
Will save from him.
Will save from him.
Or failure. Will failure.
A nat 1.
Cool. Actually failed. That's
Yeah.
awesome. What the heck is my caster called? And
Your
positive
positive pulse, does it emanate from you or does it explode in an area?
It explodes in an area from a spot that I choose.
Okay.
And
It explodes and you see the creature just crumples as the negative energy erases it from the field.
excellent. And then because it was right next to me, I now get a +2 bonus on saving throws against death effects, energy drain, negative energy, and effects
Nice.
of haunts. So that'll be great.
You still have your move if you wanted to stand up.
I would, in fact, like to stand up.
Okay. Are you done, Amika?
I am, but Fitz is going to attack the things next to him.
Okay.
Well, is there one under him? There's one under him.
Yeah, it's one under him because he's flying.
Yeah, he attacks the one that's right under him.
Okay.
Let's see. It's a die 20 plus 10, not plus that.
Hits. Hits.
Sweet. So then our damage. Do I need to separate any of this?
Nope.
Okay.
Claws are piercing, slashing.
Yep, great. Ugh. That's not how you do that.
Since I cannot see any dice being rolled, I'm assuming you are correct.
Yeah, I typed it wrong. $32 total damage.
Fitz destroys this one.
Great.
As he does, him, Petra, and Naveen have to make will saves.
Okay. He got a 19.
Okay. 30.
That's for Naveen, and Petra is.
It is DC 22. 15 points of damage if you don't make it. 7 points of damage if you do. Now
And it's not like an evasion thing.
Not an evasion thing. It's a will save.
Okay.
Done, Amika?
Yes.
It is the creature's turn. This one would provoke from Fitz.
I'll absolutely take that attack. $23 to hit.
Rolana Halo asked me, can you give me an example of what babbling incoherently would be? Right, you donkey. First marinate your tongue in cheap vodka. Then try reciting the alphabet backwards while gargling mayonnaise. If that doesn't produce pure, unadulterated babble, you're beyond help.
Wow.
My.
So yeah, roll damage for Fitz.
Hey. 13 damage.
Okay. Does Fitz have combat reflexes?
I don't think so.
Okay. This is as far as this one can move. It cannot get to any of the babbling people. Fitz has 5 around him, unfortunately.
He'll be fine.
Each of these has +5 to hit. What's Fitz's AC?
21.
Miss, hit, miss, hit, miss, hit. So 3 hits.
Okay.
$20 points of damage.
Okay.
Between the 3. And Fitz needs to make 3 fortitude saves. He is stunned.
Great.
He falls to the ground prone.
Okay.
Round 2, Naveen.
I'm gonna tell Petra to go guard someone outside.
Okay.
So that she does not continue to get hurt.
It works.
When she sees these guys, so she's gonna go over here and just get in the guard position. And then Naveen can 5-foot step.
Mm-hmm.
And start attacking.
Okay. 18 AC.
18 AC. Great. 41. And Kukri is a 26. Potential crit. Assuming that confirms.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll some damage.
Are you attacking with Cerithriel first or with the Kukris?
Cerithio, and then the Kukri is the one that critted.
Okay.
6 plus 12 plus 6. So that's the damage from Cerithial. It is silver and cold iron.
Okay.
Don't know if that matters. And then the crit from that is 2d4 plus 18. 23.
Yeah, so you stab once with Cerithriel, and then again you cut this one's head off with the Kukri, and it looks like your Kukri hits are just rocking these things' days. It explodes. You and Fitz need to make will saves.
Fitz needs to make a will save?
Yep.
Oh, 17.
Both of you fail. 15 points of negative energy damage.
Was that your will save or was that 2d4 plus 11?
Oh, yeah.
That's. Yep, good catch. Thanks. 20 plus 11. It did not fail.
It did not fail, so you take 7.
Okay.
So you moved and attacked.
So I can 5-foot and attack more?
Nope, because you already moved.
Yeah, well, I can't undo anything because I've
Okay. Karena, I need you to make a will save, please. You are able to push away the rising red haze of rage. You are free to act.
What is this thing?
It is an undead creature.
Yeah, we're gonna mess that up. Let's see. I guess I'll move to there.
Okay.
Now
As
this
you
is
pass through the light of the projector, gain the benefits of a rage of a barbarian of your level. As your eyes go red and the essence of anger inside you takes over.
Okay, I have no idea what a rage of my level would be.
I can look it up. Give me 1 second. Barbarian. Rage. +4 strength, +4 con, +2 on both saves. -2 AC. As you feel
Sorry, +4
passing
strength con, +2 will, -2 what?
AC.
AC.
Yeah, passing in front of the light, you feel that manifestation of anger inside of you just take control.
That's fair. So this roll will be with a -2 for the shaken.
Okay.
So 24 to hit.
Super hits.
For 20 damage.
It is still standing.
And then, because I feel it's kind of important, I am gonna burn a mythic point to do a sudden strike.
Okay.
And so I get to roll twice and take the better, and then I'm adding my tier to this as well. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So I got it's like a 24 to hit, I guess, but
you hit.
Technically this will bypass damage reduction.
You kill it. Karena and Miles, I need you to make will saves, please. Karina, you take 15 points of negative energy damage. Miles, you take 7. Are you done, Karina?
Yeah, that's all my hunk.
Okay, Saya, you are up.
Okay. 5, 10. Hold on, let me count. 5, 10. Oh, she's just gonna do another magic missile.
Okay. What one is she targeting?
Can't probably see that one. Not really that one. So probably this one.
Okay, roll damage.
Although she sees this one too, right?
Yep, she sees both of them.
The Boku. She's gonna do the Boku because that was
Okay.
not great yesterday. All right. And we are on the magic missile page. We do
14 damage. You see the 5 arrows, missiles slam into the Boku. Are you done?
She moved and attacked, so that sounds about right. Yep.
Okay, Falls.
Okay, seeing as Enosh is disheveled but standing up, she's gonna Homer Simpson away from him.
Okay.
Oh. So 5, 10, 15. 20. I see Miles there.
You do see him standing there babbling incoherently, like his mouth is full of mustard and he's saying the alphabet backwards.
With mayonnaise.
With mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
And I see that Fitz is prone.
Mm-hmm. With 4 baddies around him.
I feel like, man, which person looks more? I mean, he's doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so is that person, but that one has baddies around. I think she's gonna go to where well, Mika's there, and Mika has. I think she's gonna go to where the enemies are.
Okay.
So that was 20. Right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I cannot reach any of them.
Okay.
That's just a move. I guess I will 5 foot and double move.
Okay.
And have my claws out.
That works. So you're immediately for next turn?
Yep.
Enoch, you're up.
Indignantly trundling into the foyer. He can get to right there, and then he's going to tap his cane against the floor and spend a mental focus to enlarge himself.
Okay. Growing out like that way?
Can Saya still shoot past him if he's like that? I guess with magic missile. It doesn't
With
really
magic
matter.
missile. Yep.
Okay. Then like that, yeah.
Okay.
And that's it. Move and standard.
Miles. You don't see any pictures flickering across the screen. As soon as Karena walked in front of the light, they all disappeared. Your tools are on the ground, and you weren't able to draw your bow last turn.
Yeah, since I can, I'm going to, if I move there, would I still have a shot at the projector if I draw my bow as I move?
Yeah.
Or would I? Okay, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Try and just shoot the damn thing.
Okay. Anything special with arrows that you're using, or?
I do have some adamantine blanched arrows.
Okay.
I keep a few of those packed away. Would I be able to use my studied target against it?
Do you have a talent that lets you do it against objects?
No, I don't think there's any at all that do.
Then you would not, unfortunately.
Okay. So, All right, now. Okay. 20 plus. It's actually. All right, so 33 to hit the thing.
Yeah.
And it is going to be a D8. I do 25 points of damage with an adamantine arrow.
The projector sputters as the arrow like lodges partway through, and you hear the gears grinding against each other, and it just breaks apart like a clockwork toy dropped on the ground.
Okay.
Anything else, Miles?
Nope, that's moving standard.
Okay. Pull off your 2 dots so we don't get those confused of other things.
Yep.
Amika.
Yeah, Amika's gonna do that positive pulse again, except over here.
Okay.
Because if she centers it there, she can hit all 3 of those bad guys.
That works. It's will saves.
Yep.
Another nat 1.
Ooh.
A 19 and a 14.
Okay, the 19 is the only one that saves.
Okay. Is it a save for half?
Yes.
Okay. Six damage. You see the 2 in the back don't look hurt at all, but the one that got hit by those magic missiles. Sorry. The one that got hit by the magic missiles is gone.
Okay.
But I'm using that one to represent the zombies' turn in the round, so I'm just moving it off the map. Fitz is stunned.
Right.
He can make another fortitude save at the end of his turn to try to get unstunned.
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
Okay. He makes it.
Okay, cool.
He is still prone, but he doesn't have the stunned penalties.
Good enough.
It is their turn. This one moves up and is going to attack Naveen. This one over here is going to attack Falds, and this one is going to attack the prone Fitz. We're going to start with the one that's attacking the prone Fitz. I'm just going to, rather than have you minus off his AC, I'm just going to have them add it to their attack. Uh, 27 and 26.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Fitz will take 12 points of damage and has to make another fortitude save. He is not stunned.
Okay, great.
Falls.
I have Falds -2 calculated, so
Okay.
her AC's a 22.
Okay. 16 and 23. 23 will hit.
Yep.
You have 5 points of damage, and I need a fortitude save from Falls.
Oh, come
Falls is
on,
stunned.
Falds. Okay.
Naveen. 15 and a 17.
They both miss.
Okay. Top of the round, Naveen, you are up.
The stun, do you want the prone icon?
Yeah, just use the prone icon.
We're gonna do the same thing we've been doing.
The hit.
And that's a possible crit. That confirms.
Roll the damage for the crit first.
D6. Right. 26 plus. And that is 4 plus 2d6 versus evil. 39.
You, with the one swing, hit this one, and it doesn't explode. It just crumples away.
Okay. Do I get a 5-foot step?
You
Or is
could.
Fitz considered?
Fitz is considered rough terrain.
So
that
then,
was just one hit, then you have a full move.
Mm-hmm. So you can move all the way somewhere else.
but I can't move and attack more.
Correct.
You could move in the flanking. Well, maybe, I guess, depending on what Falds does, or not Falds. The owl.
I mean, I will move up here, so I'm more of a target than hopefully Fitz is.
Okay. Are you done?
Yeah.
Karena, the red drains away from your eyes as the light of the projector is once again shattered. You feel this intense exhaustion. You are fatigued for 2 rounds.
Awesome. Okay.
But beyond that, you can still do whatever.
Okay. I'm going to so I'll move 10 feet to there.
Okay.
So can I attack? So I can attack this guy.
Correct.
And fatigued.
Fatigued is you can neither run nor charge, and you take a -2 to strength and dex.
Strength and dex. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to attack that guy. So this is going to be -2, -3 plus. So this will be -1 to the attack roll. So 36 to hit.
36 hits.
And then this is going to be 1 less damage. So 15.
15. Okay. Yeah, because it's piercing, right?
Yeah.
It slides in, slides out. Looks like it's not as effective as it should be, but still did decent damage. You moved, you attacked. Are you done?
Yeah, I'll be done.
Saya.
I am gonna have to move in now. 5, 10. So the range on that guy. Oh, guys, I'm getting low. Getting low.
Only so many magic missiles to go around.
Well, she still can't see the blue dot. So there's just the green one.
Okay, roll your damage.
And I might have to get a second screen just to roleplay.
It's not a bad investment, I will admit.
Holy moly!
Wow. 8, 16, 17, 18 damage.
Trashly.
Right? Welcome on in, Raiders. Where's my picture? My picture's gone. My picture's gone.
You got magic missiled. You're the
I got
darkness.
magic missiled. My picture's not gone. It's right here. It's right here. Hello, Sister Trashly. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Guys, if you don't know Sister Trashly, she was part of that great big community charity that we did not too long ago. So welcome on in. Thank you for being here. How are you? How was your stream? Let us know all of the things, guys. We're doing tabletop role playing. This is Pathfinder 1st edition. It's one of our many campaigns that we run every Wednesday night. So welcome on in. I am down in the bottom corner down here. So hello. I'm actually not in this adventure, but I'm just running the stream in the background. So welcome on in, and I will chat with you guys all in the chat. Guys, go make sure to follow Sister Trashly. Super entertaining streamer. A lot of fun. We'll see you guys in the chat.
Anything else, Saya? You moved and you attacked.
Nope. Just I'm getting low, guys.
Okay, Balds, you can make a fortitude save at the end of your round.
All right.
You are no longer stunned.
Whoa.
Just prone.
Okay. And I
Enoch,
can't stand up.
you can't do anything.
Okay.
Enoch is going to attack the blue one.
Okay.
With his reach.
Yeah. Is the damage set one for the increased size?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. And it's slashing with a sword cane or piercing?
It is slashing.
You slash into it. The creature looks like it is about to break apart.
I'm gonna spend a mythic point for another attack.
Okay.
Because since Falds helps the handicapped, he will help her. The handicapped will help her.
I like that.
Let's see. This is gonna be what tier are we? I'm 6. This is gonna have a +6 and bypass all DR.
Okay. Yeah, hits. You hit, it explodes in a 15-foot area of negative energy. I'll need Fitz, Naveen, Karena, Falds, and Enosh to make will saves. It is a DC 22.
Jeez.
If you do not save, it is 15 points of negative. If you do, it is 7.
Is it versus fear?
It is not.
So sorry, how much damage?
If you do not make the DC 22, it is 15 points of negative energy.
Okay.
And then since that was a standard and a swift, I think he's gonna move in.
Okay.
5. Is Fitz difficult terrain for him at large?
Because you're both the same size. If you were
5, 10,
bigger,
15,
that would be different. Yeah.
25, 30. Is he considered squeezing if he shares 1 square?
No.
Okay.
No, I go by like half their body size for squeezing.
Okay. Move, swift, standard. That's it. He's done.
Okay. Miles. You are in the room now. With your passive, you do see that little vibration coming from under the door in the blood.
Okay. The prevailing light conditions are dim, or are they different?
They are not dim. There's enough light from the sconces and like the lanterns that it's like normal light condition.
Okay. So I will not be able to hide in plain sight.
Since there is, does your hide in plain sight let you hide with a shadow within 10 feet?
As long as I'm within 10 feet of an area of dim light.
Okay.
But you can dance if you want to.
Terribly, but I can still dance. But what I'm going to do is spend a standard to activate my ring of invisibility and then
Okay.
move 30.
Okay.
And 20, 30. I move to there.
Okay. Are you done?
I will spend a swift to study the one target that I can see.
Okay. Amika.
Amika. Oh, well, she's gonna recall Fitz because otherwise he dies and won't be useful for 24 hours. So
Okay. Is that where he appears in your head?
yeah.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure that's my action.
Okay.
So
You stay there then?
that's what I do.
Okay. Naveen, the one next to you is going to attack you twice. 21 and 17.
24.
Okay. It is your turn, Naveen.
Dead.
Roll damage.
Hey, I think it confirms.
It does.
It never gets old. $34 damage.
It is still standing.
Okay, I'll try my second attack.
Which is the kukri hit.
Yes.
Okay. You hit. Don't bother rolling damage. It had 1 hit point.
Okay.
You cut this thing down. Its body explodes in a wave of negative energy. Miles, Karena, Falds, Enoch, and Naveen will saves DC 22.
Balls. That's the only way you were making that.
Yep.
Is that another 15 damage?
Yep. If you don't make it, another 15. If you do, 7.
Well, that was unfortunate.
Combat is now done.
I think Naveen killed like 90% of the enemies on the map.
I didn't even get to use all of my attacks.
7 attacks helps.
8 attacks.
8 attacks.
Nice.
So yeah, we are out of rounds. So who kind of wants to decide what they're kind of going to do first?
Miles will go and pick up his tools.
Okay.
And then return to the very spot that he was at.
That works.
I'm going to go smash the frickin' projector again.
Okay. Just like.
Yeah.
You could rip the arrow out and just keep stabbing it.
It is an adamantine arrow. Then you could put it on your character sheet.
Well, my sword already ignores 9 hardness, so I'm like halfway to the adamantine.
That's true.
I will go further into the room and point to Naveen where the elevator was, this blue splotch over here.
How long does our negatives to saves and AC last?
You have no idea. If anybody wants to try to make a heal check.
Naveen has a wand of Cure Light Wounds. So she would heal.
Okay.
I'm pretty messed up.
Knock charges.
That 29 is a heal check to see how long the negatives will last.
People that are affected by this are affected by bloody end It is a horrifying disease. The frequency is every hour, and you need 2 consecutive saves to stop it without the use of magic.
But will magical healing fix it?
Remove disease would fix it within the confines of the spell. I think you still have to make a caster level check to overcome the DC, if I'm remembering correctly.
That is not a spell I have.
Mhm.
But I'll share that information.
Okay.
That's just those who failed the fortitude save.
Just those that failed the fortitude save to the blood.
Okay.
As far as the healing side, are you doing that as like a full round kind of deal?
Those are wands, so they cannot be done as a full round.
Oh, never mind.
Is anyone bloodied? Below half? Karina is. Okay.
Yeah, Karina's messed up.
What is Faults? Faults is close.
Saya has a wand of celestial healing.
Okay.
She can use that as well if we need. Doesn't do much though.
What, like 5 over a minute?
Like 1 point a round for a certain number of rounds or something.
I think it's
Fault.
like fast healing for a minute. No.
Yeah. Faults is exactly bloodied.
Okay. So 2 people that are bloodied.
Okay. Celestial healing. And what does it do? Celestial healing is
1 round per 2 caster levels. Fast healing 1.
It's a level 1 wand. It's
Heals 1.
heals 1. So it's like not worth it. So okay. 2 people are bloodied.
Mm-hmm.
How is she the healer in this group, man?
It's not. Shy is our healer.
2d8 plus.
Yeah.
Our healer got gacked.
Miles has
So
a decent skill
Karina
check.
heal 8.
Okay.
And who else was bloodied?
Faults.
Faults heal 17.
Were you actually casting the heal spells from Naveen?
No, I just use up my wand of cure mod.
Oh, okay.
Faults is only down like 10 hit points, so I can probably rock with that.
You can
Karina
recite
heal
Enoch back
another
down.
6.
Are you no longer bloodied, Karina?
Sorry, I also got healed for 6 or just the 8?
No,
Or
another 6.
Another 6. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm no longer bloodied.
Cool.
But I'm still pretty beat up. For what
Enoch
it's
is
worth.
no longer large, probably.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I've got more if we need it, but I don't know how long we want to take.
Faults is good to keep going. But Karina, if you want more healing.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
5 more.
Okay. So I'm about 50 of 80 something, so I should be okay, I guess.
Okay. Where are you all heading to?
I'm gonna give me 1 more because I took a lot.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Has the fatigue part of that gone away then by that time, man?
Yeah, yeah, it was only fatigue for 2 rounds.
Okay.
We just need to get our healer back.
And Karina needs a good night's sleep
Mm-hmm.
without nightmares or possessive spirits or conspiratorial rings.
You know.
Head over to where Enoch pointed.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you make it into this room and you see there's this deep, dark tunnel of water going down into the ground.
Oh, so the elevator is gone?
Yep, because there was no elevator in the Dreamland.
In the physical world, you mean? There was one in the Dreamland.
No, there was one in the old house. Because you took it, went down and talked to the woman with the spider statue, and that's where Amika got blessed by the spider spirit. The dream house didn't have one. You switched them. There is no elevator here.
Oh, the elevator was in the broken house.
Broken house. Yep.
And we swapped them.
Yep.
I'm not sure I have anything to get down there.
It's a tunnel of water. We could swim.
How deep was it?
It was about somewhere between like 200 and 250 feet down.
Wow, this is a deep harbor.
So
I guess the big ships dock here.
Yeah.
Okay. That sort of makes sense, I guess. We could. I don't know if everyone could make it.
I guess Faltz isn't very smart, so she's gonna look over at Enoch and say, if the tunnel is all water, wouldn't the underground be all water? Like, how are we gonna know where the water ends?
What? It was a glass dome. There was a door to it. It was sealed.
Right, but this is water. It's a tunnel of water. There's no elevator shaft. Like, there's no elevator.
It's just a opening in the floor, and there's water, and it's like water. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. How do we know that the dome is underneath there? Or that it's even connected?
Because the rude mage said so.
She said that she saw them in the dome.
Yes.
She
Therefore,
didn't...
the dome is below us.
Right. But the connector part to the dome is not guaranteed to be there.
The connector part to the dome was in the real world.
Right. But I mean, I don't know, maybe Rachel's just not comprehending it, but if you have the elevator shaft and that's not anymore and it's just water.
The
it's
elevator was up here in the house, in the broken house.
Right, but it
You
goes
had to take it
down.
down, and you had to take it down, and then you had to take it up.
Right. If you go down and you remove that and it's all water.
That means you have to swim to get to the dome.
I think that's all it means.
Yeah.
That is all it means.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
So who's good at swimming?
And swim. Do we have like a rope, knotted rope or many ropes we could tie together? Like maybe one of us could go down and affix the rope and other people could swim or pull themselves?
I'm probably good enough at swimming to help someone else. And inexplicably good at swimming. Oh no. We were in the Yellow Harbor. That's why I'm good at swimming.
You.
So on the map, some water has appeared. Each square of water is 10 feet. You can swim at 5 feet around. Anything that gives you armor check penalties lets you drop an additional 5 feet. So heavy armor causes you to sink. Anything you can do to increase your weight causes you to sink. Your goal is to get, and I'm just going to move you all over here. The square next to the building is where you start. You pretty much have to make it over the map and then down to the bottom. When you get to the bottom, you're at the bottom of the shaft.
So this is the water.
Yep.
I don't see anything.
Oh, because your token was, I didn't grab your token. Now you should.
I would like to, Naveen would like to full round cast freedom of movement, I believe. Hold on. Nope. Cat's Grace.
Okay.
So can you up the DC of the swim check like you can with climb to move faster?
Correct.
Okay. I think I have an idea. Can people hold on to Enoch's, like his suit coat, if the tails of his suit coat, if he gets bigger?
Yeah.
I think I have something that might help us. I will enlarge myself and then make myself move quicker. It should help us with getting down to the bottom of this quickly.
Did Amika tell us what would cure our
remove
ailment?
disease.
Naveen's gonna take hers.
You're going to take your what?
Potion of remove disease.
What's the caster level on your potion? If it's not written down, it's minimum caster level, which is a 5.
Okay.
So roll a d20 plus 5. And you want to beat a 22 to remove the disease.
Jeez. You need like a 17.
Wow.
It does not work, unfortunately.
Sadness. To think there's anything else she has that could help.
So are you all going to hang on to Enoch and let him kind of choo-choo train you all down the water slide?
Would it help if like some of us also tried to swim?
I don't think it would hurt.
Who is going to swim?
Because I have ranks in swimming.
Yeah, Falls has a rank.
I
So
think everyone's
Karina.
probably better at swimming than me.
I could turn into an ogre.
You could.
Turn into a pirate.
Gar.
Are you going to turn into an ogre to help out with strength for swimming?
Yeah, I have to.
So I'm
I know
guessing
this
you're
pains you
swimming on your
so
own
much.
then.
So
It's
each
gonna
of the
be-
squares is 10 feet when you're in the water. So I'm just going to put we have Karena and Enoch, both large. That are going to try to swim down this hole.
Well, and here is it like smooth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Karena, you do have one thing that helps you for swimming down this pit.
Hold on a second. Who is swimming? Who all is swimming?
Naveen.
Kirena, myself. Is that it?
I would very much like not to, so.
Okay.
Fault can swim if you need somebody less.
I don't.
Okay. Or
I have a question, Matt.
Yes.
My Shadow Blade, if I form it into like 2 hand picks, can I use that to claw and pull myself down there? As opposed to making a swim check?
No. But you do have iron boots on your feet. I will let you add the damage for your stomp to each swim check you make. Because they're literally iron boots on your feet.
Okay.
Now the problem is getting up could be more of an issue. But you can get down with that extra weight pretty quick. And you now have the strength of a fucking ogre.
Okay. Yeah, I can give that a try.
Does Petra have a swim speed? Okay.
No.
So Enoch will enlarge himself, and then he's going to cast haste.
Oh, huge. Okay.
On himself, Kirena. I can get 7 people. So even though some of you are holding on to me, I'll still give it to you if it'll benefit you. Himself, Kirena, Naveen, Miles, Balds, Petra, and Emika.
Okay. So
plus 30 movement.
Let's start with you, Enosh.
Okay.
And who is going with you? You could bring 2 people with you.
He will bring Saya. Saya needs help.
Probably Amika.
And Amika.
Okay.
He will bring the 2 children with him.
Okay. I will say Petra can basically ride on Naveen's back. Is it going to be Naveen swimming by herself? Bald swimming by themselves? I'm assuming, Miles, you're going with the ogre.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Fault can attempt to swim. I don't know. She has a 7 to her swim.
What's Naveen swim at?
13.
So probably better to have Naveen just because she's better at swimming.
Yeah.
Those of you that have 2 people with you, you'll get a +2 bonus as they're helping you on your swim. So yeah, so let's start with you, Enoch.
Okay, so he has 2 people, so it's a +2 to this. 37.
So yeah, you move at half speed, so you can move 30.
10, 20, 30.
Okay. Karena.
And I have 2 people as well?
Yep.
And then you said the boots. Oh, the damage of the boots added to the roll.
Correct.
So 10. So, and then so that's gonna be +12. I added my strength. Anything else I can?
The D20.
Right. Okay, so I got 27.
Yeah, you're able to go 30 as well.
Okay.
Falls. Or sorry, Naveen. Yep, you're right along with them. Put you like that to show you're there. Round 2. Enosh.
Okay. 29. 27.
You're able to go another 30.
So there.
Karena.
I think you rolled the wrong thing.
He has to roll his damage, and then he adds
Oh.
that number into his swim.
Correct.
Oh.
You move another 30 as well. Naveen.
24.
You accelerated -5. Yeah, you're also able to go.
Okay.
Enosh.
I'm technically in the line with them, right?
Yeah.
Round 3. Haste. So that's a 31.
Yeah. So you're able to be
10, 20, 30. Is this different now, or are we going?
No,
sideways?
it's still going down. I just couldn't fit enough of them on the map. So yeah, so you're still heading down. So since you all enlarged, you can make it. I'm just counting because we're on 3, 4, 5, 6. Does anyone have a Constitution score of 10? Because of the haste, none of you are going to suffocate to death by the time you swim down.
That's good.
So what I am going to do is I am going to take all of your tokens and just move you all to the next map. Just give me a second. Okay. You are all in the glass hallway. When you got down to the elevator shaft, there was a set of double doors that are kind of like an airlock. So you can use them to get through without being in an area filled with water. You do see through the glass walls all of the people that were in there before. They are kind of like jerkily moving. Much like the description that Arabella gave of the undead. You can also see at the very far end beyond the statue is Shai's body, and you see golden energy being drawn from Shai's body into the 8 raised legs of the spider statue, and then you see 2 red beams going from its mandibles into the woman, into Lyra.
That's not good.
Yes. What would you like to? And you see Myra's just looking at you all through the glass dome and the glass doors.
Kick open the door.
Okay.
Do we get around as we're approaching, or
It's all glass. Like there is no surprise.
I don't need surprise. Like, do I have time to do something before we get in?
If you have time to do something, she has time to do something. Do you want to take time to do something?
No.
Okay. Everyone roll an ish then. Raina, I have added your turn.
Oh.
Naveen, I have added your turn.
Nice. Dang it. Can I type it in real quick here? There, I'm in. Okay.
What? Oh. I think Fault got deleted. I'll just click her again.
Okay.
Oh, the heck.
I'll just manually add her in.
Oh yeah, because now
You
that
have to
I can't.
click on her token when you roll
Yeah, I
Her-
can't.
Her token is gone.
Yeah, my token is completely gone.
Give me a second. I can grab it from the other.
But I think this hallway is completely black for me.
Because your token's not there.
Because your token's not there. Like when you said she got deleted, like she got like removed from the map.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. And I'll just manually add her in.
Yeah, and then I can just edit to what her original was.
Is everyone in?
Just a second. Oh. Hang on. I'm trying to update it to her original initiative. There.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So.
And was it the 22? What was
No.
the original initiative?
Her original initiative was the 16.
Okay, perfect. That still works. Top of round 1. Karina.
Matt, I sent you a question in chat.
Oh.
Can I sneak by Enosh or move past him?
Yeah, you can move past him.
Okay, 5, 10, 20, 25. Did you say the doors are closed?
The doors are closed. You can try to make a CMB to like shoulder charge through them if you wanted.
Yeah, why not? It's gonna not be the greatest, but we'll try it anyway. So normally that's a 9. It's 2 for that. Then I'm the giant, so it's at least, well, okay. So the bonus for giant's probably getting offset by the shaken. Or the bonus for strength and size probably getting.
I would agree.
So I think it's just this. All right. I would like to use I'm gonna burn a mythic point to surge on that.
Okay.
Damn.
It was the 17.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Both doors slam open.
Now, was that still technically all considered part of my move, or was I supposed that like an attack to bash through?
Yeah, it was kind of like your attack to bash through. But if you have
Okay.
multiple attacks, you could do your other ones.
Okay. Let's see here. She's the one with the hookity duckity. I'm going to.
She looks like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend another mythic point to do amazing initiative. Well, let me do this. Yeah. Well, so I moved, I crashed through as my action. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do amazing initiative to move 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna move like so.
Okay.
And God, this is gonna be expensive, but I don't want Shy to die. I'm gonna spend one last mythic point to do a sudden strike. So this is gonna be -2, but then I add my tiers, so it'll be an overall of +4.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take the 40 roll because that's a possible crit.
Okay.
Is she considered mythic?
She is. Shy
Okay.
nicks off a mythic point on yours. She disappears and reappears over here. Mirror dodge.
That. Fuck.
Are you done,
Okay.
Kareem?
Yeah.
Enosh.
And I'll scream that she's over in the corner.
Seems like the fight to use mythic points. So he's going to spend a mythic point on fleet charge.
Okay.
Which will move 5, 10. Can he reach here being large?
Yep.
But so he will attack this guy or this crowd or whatever it is. Bypasses DR.
You cut the creature open. Its body twitches a little bit.
Oh, that's actually 2 less.
That is also.
Oh, no. It's not because this is the fleet charge. Never mind.
And its body explodes into a swarm of spiders.
Okay. He's using spell combat.
Okay.
To cast a Burning Hands.
Okay.
As his first spell attack. So that is a DC 19 reflex save.
Yeah.
Let's see, his cone is going.
Don't make that. Let's do the spider swarm.
If he can do it like this, then he will.
Okay. The spider swarm. Ooh, they actually have a bonus. They succeed for half. She evasions.
Okay.
So this one here died. This one here. Can you put your triangle out again?
Oh, yeah.
So you get 3 of the people.
Yeah.
Okay. It was 14 damage.
14 fire damage.
Okay. Um, the swarms go after Enoch. Are you done, Enoch?
Nope, he still has a full attack.
Okay.
So can he throw something as a part of his full round?
Like a oil flask or something like that?
Like an oil flask, or he has a slime grenade?
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna throw his slime grenade. What the fuck is what is the splash? Is there splash on this? Oh, that's a lot of words.
It does 3d6 points of damage. It does do splash. Splash is a d6 points of acid.
So he's throwing it there to get in this square right here.
To basically hit all 4 of the swarms.
That's what he's trying to do, yeah.
Okay. If can you roll a d6 for the splash damage to all of them?
Nice.
Oh wow. And then I need you to roll me 3d6 damage.
Oh, it didn't roll that right.
9. Okay, just let me check. You see cracks begin to form as that slime grenade ignores hardness that objects have. Water is starting to seep in along the floor. Are you done, Enoch?
It is starting to wash away the spiders.
A little bit, like there's not a lot of it yet. It's maybe only like arch high of your feet. Next round, the spiders will probably be kind of effed.
Okay.
You are done?
He has another attack.
Okay.
So he could throw another thing that will damage that will damage structures. Oh.
Yeah, the glass shell is glass.
Crystal, earth, or metal. Is the glass? It's glass. It's not crystal.
Glass is like a crystalline substance.
Dare I throw the mineral acid that deals double damage against crystal?
I think we'd like to continue to be able to breathe.
Put it this way, the adventure literally deals what happens if players break the glass. There are rules for this. It's called flooding effects. Right now we're at slippery floor.
Oh. Yeah, he has a hasted attack, so he's going to try to get these swarms again.
Okay.
That's only a 12
Mineral
touch.
acid. 3 damage to all of the swarms. How much damage is it going to do to the crystalline structure?
6.
I really hope this is a sturdy structure. This is concerning, Enosh.
Oof.
The water is now ankle deep. It is a foot high.
So those
The
swarms are fucked.
swarms are washed away. You're done, Enosh.
I am done.
She does not like what you are doing.
Yes. I would be so proud of him right now for all the chaos he is causing.
She moves up, is going to tumble to bypass Enosh's CMD. A 20.
Fails.
You'll get an attack on her.
MIT will take that attack. Spare the rod, spoil the child.
24 does hit her.
17 damage.
Okay. Shy nicks off 2 mythic points. You are considered target of her death attack this round, Enosh, for 1 attack.
Okay.
She swings out with her sickle. Hit, possible crit.
Wait, hold on. I have an ability I can do. Oh, wait, is she mythic? Or
She
is
is
she
mythic.
borrowing Shy's mythic? But she's actually mythic.
Yep.
Never mind.
She does confirm. You will take.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is par for the course for Enoch, though.
It is. It's 100%.
He always gets crit.
So
Does he have any plot armor?
Well, the damage probably isn't going to kill him. Unless she does more than 130 damage in one hit.
36 points of damage.
That did hurt, though.
And then
Chat redeems mythic point / inspiration. Enosh.
You do need to make a fortitude save.
Okay. I just feel like this is going to be a nat 1.
Oh my god. Enoch dies.
I just knew in my bones.
Oh my god.
You're not the only one that was
I
feeling that.
knew in my bones it was going to be a nat 1.
You see she runs up, cuts Enoch along
Chat
the leg.
has redeemed a dice reroll.
Oh, okay, Enoch. Let's see if you hit a double nat 1.
This one won't be a nat 1.
Oh!
Oh my god. She runs in, hits Enoch.
For real, do you
have
have
plot
armor?
armor. I have plot armor.
Chat has redeemed a dice reroll.
Did you say you did have plot armor?
I do, but somebody gave me another reroll.
Okay. You are not dead. You just took the damage.
She like snipped one of your arteries.
She then is going to take her other 3 attacks. 32, that's a possible crit. Nat 1 counters the possible crit. Uh, 14 and an 18.
The 25.
Okay. 12 points of damage. Mika, it is your turn.
Okay. Are we still under effects of haste? Do I have
Yeah.
double? Great.
Yep.
Oh. Well, first, I'm gonna, before I move, I'm gonna cast Bone Shaker on that guy.
Okay.
Fortitude save. Fail the fortitude save.
Do creatures need to have bones for it to work?
Yeah.
Yes.
You see the thing
Well,
shakes
no,
and
no,
a
no.
couple of spiders climb out of its mouth.
Oh, so it looked like it would have had bones, but it doesn't have bones?
They are literally human skin sacks filled with spider swarms.
Gross. Well, I guess that's how I find that out.
Yeah. So the water is ankle deep here. The DC on acrobatics checks is increased by 5. And the DC on stealth checks, are you at a -2 on all stealth checks?
That's fine. How far into the room do I need to be?
You need to be past the doorway.
So I
You could stand right next to her if you want. The nice thing, Enoch is 2 size categories larger than you are. You can move through his space without squeezing.
Oh, this sucks, but I think it's worth it. So I move into the room.
Okay.
I spend a mythic point.
Okay.
And I call out to the spider god thing that blessed me and offered me a deal and say, hey, we could use some help here. We're just trying to rescue our friend. I'll accept your trade, your offer, if you can also help here in some way.
Give me a will save.
Sure.
You are going against her will save.
Oh boy.
You're setting the DC for her. If you want to spend a mythic point, go ahead. She's going to burn one of Shy's because what does it matter? They're not hers.
Yeah, that's fair. Are we rolling D8s yet? Mythic level 6?
Yes.
Thank you. 8. Are you kidding? A nat 1 on the D20. I hate it.
She has a 22.
Hold up. Can I use my force of will? It's an immediate action.
What does it
Chat
do?
has redeemed a dice reroll.
Well, that works too.
You get 2 of them.
Okay, do your reroll.
I
She has
guess.
a 22.
Do I have to use both rerolls right now?
Nope.
Okay, great.
Thanks,
chat.
See, he pulls one of the eye laser or one of the mandible lasers off of her and onto you. You can also call upon Shy's mythic points.
Interesting.
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, I can do that.
You notice that every time she draws one of Shy's mythic points, it drains her life. If Shy's mythic points hit 0, she dies.
It drains this lady's life?
No, it drains Shy's.
Shy's life.
Yeah. And when Shy's mythic points hit 0, Shy dies.
Yes.
Are you done, Amika?
I don't know how to communicate that to the group in non-game terms, but Amika would try.
Okay,
She's stealing Shy's life force.
that
We've
works.
got to stop her.
For godhood.
Godhood, yes. Her uber magic.
Yeah, literally draining her godhood is the best way to look at it. So you're done, Namika.
Yes.
Naveen.
Also
As
help.
as a swift action, she's going to cast greater invisibility on herself.
Okay.
And we're hasted.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30, 35, 40. If I have to tumble at any point, I would.
You would have to tumble.
Even though I'm invisible?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. 1d20 plus 15. 21.
21. We grab her CMB quick. Meets it, beats it. You are able to tumble by.
I am?
Yep.
Perfect. And I'm going to and make like a religion check or something to see what's going on.
Yeah. Like, what are you looking at? Like the statue or the undead or
Like the raised statue thing.
yeah. Knowledge religion.
20 plus boop 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 boop. Oh yeah.
No.
Cool. We're gonna hit her with the pointy end.
Okay.
Does a 39 confirm?
You go to stab her. She spends one of Shy's mythic points and appears over here.
Does she see me?
Yes, she sees invisibility.
Oh.
Are you done, Naveen?
Well, if I know that she can see invisibility, I will let everyone know. She can see invisibility, and she somehow can disappear when you stick her with the swords.
False.
False is gonna delay for after Miles.
Okay, Miles.
All right. Since we're hasted, Miles can move up to 60. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I move up to there.
Mm-hmm.
I will study her with my study target and then take a shot at her.
Okay.
Actually, I should be within 30 of her. At this
Yep.
point. Oh, yeah. So. Is a 6, 8. 37 confirm.
Let us find out. 1 through 50, it does not. 56, it does confirm.
Okay then. So it is going to now other question. She is not a transmuter or shape changer at all, correct?
No.
Okay, didn't think so. But thought I'd check. 8. You take 78 points of damage.
Okay. Amika, take 39 damage.
Ouch.
Ooh.
As you feel the pull, it pulls some of your life force to keep her up.
Would Miles notice her take that damage?
Your perception is good enough. Give me a heal check.
27.
Yes. It looks like their
Oh.
life is intertwined.
He will make that announcement.
Is Miles done?
Yes.
Shy or Balds?
Falls is gonna double move.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. I guess she'll be right under the spider.
Okay. You're right under the spider. Are you doing anything else?
I don't have any more actions.
Okay.
Right, because, well, wait. When we're hasted, we can move 60?
Yep.
Oh, duh. So I move 60. Do I try? What is Shy connected to?
She's laying on this stone table, basically, and the spider statue has these. Its 8 legs are in the air, and it looks like it's pulling out this golden glittery energy through each of its legs, and it's shooting one beam out of its mandible into Amika and one into Myra.
She just does not. I mean, she has knowledge planes and religion to try to figure out what's happening, but not Arcana.
You could try to do religion.
Sure. 30.
It was a 30.
Well,
this thing is
plus-
siphoning the power from Shy and was originally giving it all to Myra, but now is splitting it between Myra and Amika.
Yeah, so I guess more what she's trying to roll is if it's to like interfere with it, if she can just like pick up Shy's body and just leave, or
You could do that. You would have to get far. Like basically out of sight. So you'd have to make it like swim up the tunnel.
right, or like I would, or break the statue. I don't even know if that would work.
You could try to break the statue. It is a statue.
I don't think her claws bypass adamantine because it's stone.
Yeah. It has a hardness of 8.
Okay. I think she's just gonna I mean, she could just go after it.
You want to?
And
Go
she's
ahead.
right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she'll try punching it and see what happens, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know if that's
You have to just not roll a 1. It's a statue. And you hit for 9. You see there's a claw mark.
Yeah, that was dumb. Okay. I'm
Saya.
done.
Okay. So Shy is not like tied to the table or anything?
Nope.
Nope. I guess, well, we can't have a conversation. We're not mentally linked.
Okay. A few different things have like flashed through her brain. And there have been so many changing situations.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So does this okay, first she's got to move a little closer. That's the first step. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I don't think she's one of the hasted people.
Correct.
Can she roll like an arcana or spellcraft to like try to figure out like, is it a spell that's going on? Is it a
Be a knowledge religion.
not good at that one? Not even a little bit good at that one. Okay. I had to reset everything, so let me open up my character sheet again, because, well, Roll20 hates me.
No worries.
Okay, so I don't. I think I'm gonna do Plan C. So I need the main bad guy to make a will save.
Versus what?
Like what the spell is?
Like, is it like a mind affecting or fear based or
Yes,
sleep?
mind affecting.
Mind affecting. Okay.
Compulsion.
Next off, another mythic point for Shy. 19.
Saya's BC. She fails.
Okay.
Have I seen this person cast any spells?
You have not.
Okay. She's going to have a -4 to her wisdom.
Okay.
And she is going, and that's for 6 rounds.
Okay.
And she is going to be staggered for, that is, did something wrong. Hold on. Going to be staggered for 1 round. That sucks. And I can spend a mythic. No, I think I have to be close for that. Really, I didn't freaking update this here. Okay. Guess. I'm gonna spend a mythic point to be able to cast another spell as swift action because that's the mythic path I took.
Okay, what are you casting?
And I want to try doing a dispel magic at the spider.
Okay.
Oh, the hell do I roll for that?
1d20 plus caster level.
All right. 1d20 plus 6. You don't get any spell penetration fun?
No.
24. I'm gonna
You
spend
cast, it
a myth-
washes over the statue and nothing changes.
Okay.
As round 1 ends, you see the legs twitch and all of the bodies begin to twitch. And one by one, they explode. And they begin climbing up the dome, and they form 2 masses of spiders.
Ew.
And you see hanging off the top are 2 huge spiders. And that is where we will end tonight. Jeremy, hopefully we can borrow you for the next one. At least for the beginning, unless you want to get caught up in other shenanigans that will probably happen after. The water level is now knee deep.
Okay.
For those of you that are small, such as Amika, it is waist deep. I will post what all of that is next game.
Okay.
But thank you all for watching us, and I will let Nick take this away.
Sounds good. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Thank you to Wino and to Sister Trashly, 2 amazing streamers, both from the Black Collar Collective charity that we did not too long ago. Thanks to both of them for the raid. Appreciate you guys and hanging out, and everybody who came along with the raids and hung out all day today. I appreciate you. We'll be back tomorrow with some video game streaming, probably around noonish, give or take. We'll see how the day goes after my blood draw and how I'm feeling. With that being said, guys, we'll be back with Stolen Souls in about 4 weeks. That's generally how these tabletop RPGs on Wednesdays rotate. I think next week is the Claimer's Conquest, the next episode of that. So we will see and discuss how that's going to fold out with this game still in limbo as far as that goes. So we'll just chat and figure that out. But I believe that is going to be next week. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you guys so much for being here. We are going to raid on out. Please stick around for the raid. Get your channel points on the raid and make your voices known. We're going to raid out to my stream team just added a new streamer. And he is part of another RPG gamer group that is currently streaming D&D. So they're trying to kind of build their D&D following or whatnot. So I figured we can go and give them a help out. They stream he's like, we stream every Monday and Wednesday, tabletop role playing. I'm like, what time? So we're going to go on over there. We're going to raid them. We're going to say hello and give them some love. So please go over there. Feel free to hang out. Again, they're kind of just getting going. They're just getting going. So we will see you guys all later. Take care. Good night. And of course, I will post the raid emotes here in a second. You can copy and paste those if you'd like. So, and if you don't want to use those, that's okay too. Again, thank you to Matt, and thank you for all the players for playing here tonight. And thank you to Miles, Jeremy, for joining us in this game as the crossover continues. I will chat with you all later. Take care, and good night, everyone.
In the heart of the boneyard where shadows roam, where lost souls wander far from home. Abandoned mortals with fate intertwined, seek the stolen lost to time. And meet Cassithan small with eyes so bright, where rat folks, trolls, and spirits in the night. Carry nine of foxes, shadows with secrets untold. A kid Sonny's heart for wild and bold. Through the plains, through the stars we fly. For the souls that we save and the ones that cry. With a mission so pure, the bond forged whole, we fight for the lost, the stolen souls. Saya, the prodigal, magic in her hands, born of arcane power, our destiny she stands. Shy of free one, a goddess untamed, seeking her purpose and bound in a name. Enosh, the noble, his face marked by pain. He lost his world, but in the boneyard remains. Together they rise, together they fall. In the multiverse and echo they answer the call. Through the plains, through the stars we fly. For the souls that we save and the ones that cry. With a mission so pure, the bond forged whole, we fight for the lost, the stolen souls. Through the plains, through the stars we fly. For the souls that we save and the ones that cry. With a mission so pure and the bond forged whole, we fight